So many great movies came out this year, and a lot of them critically acclaimed. And the Gotham Film Awards are expected to set the tone for the Oscars. So with that, ABC 10's Marcus Allen tells us which movie to look out for and how you can watch this upcoming award show.
Hey, thanks, you guys. You know, I'm all about award season and celebrating motion picture. And coming up in a moment, you're going to find out a way you can celebrate movies in a big way and help launch the countdown to the Academy Awards. Sure, they're not till next year, but right now, I got to talk about the Gotham Awards. Why are these awards important? Because largely for the last 10 years, they've really been teeing up the movie that goes on to win the Oscar. And you're saying, well, I've never heard of these. Well, you shouldn't have. The Gotham Awards, very East Coast based. New York City started. The reason being, New York City and the area felt that Hollywood was getting way too, well, Hollywood. Celebrating movies strictly made in California and Hollywood. Well, they created their own award show over 30 years ago. It is the Gotham Awards. And for the very first time, you're going to be able to see it live on Monday. And I'll tell you how in a minute. Highlights I can already tell you about: Timothée Chalamet being honored there, as well as Zendaya. In fact, Zendaya and her movie Challengers going to do very well in all awards show. Mark my words right now. I have seen this movie 3 times. I'm reading the screenplay right now. The screenplay reads amazing because it went on to make an amazing movie. We caught up with Zendaya to talk about that. Listen.
It's always a joy to be able to work with characters that are nuanced and complex and messy and confusing and ones that you're always questioning. I think something that, really popped out for me, which I hope that you feel like you took away having watched it 3 times, is that each time that you watch it or you read it, there's something new that you learn about the characters. And as we were creating it and making it, even the way that these guys kind of came in and the life that they brought to the characters changed my perception of who I thought they were. So I think for me, also the fact that this film was, it's hard to define. When people ask me, like, what kind of film is it? I don't really know if I can give you an answer. And that's really special. It's funny, but it's not a comedy. It's got sports, but it's not a sports movie. And it's dramatic, and there's pain and grief and loss, all these very complicated human emotions. But it's not like a drama, So it's hard to define, and I think Luca really put all of that together.
So hard to define, but I will define it this way. It is steamy. If you weren't paying attention during that erotic trailer, it's a bit of a love triangle. But tennis, after all, is a game of love. It's streaming now. And speaking of streaming, check this out. The Gotham Awards for the very first time streaming. You'll be able to find them on all of your apps: Roku, Fire, Apple TV+. First of all, you need to make sure you have the ABC 10 Plus app, where you can get all kinds of great stuff like my show. Take a look. But more importantly, the Gothams exclusively December 2nd, 4 p.m. stream live. What I love about it, it's kind of messy too. Unlike the slick award shows you're going to see later on, this one's kind of down and dirty, and I like it. Zendaya, Monday. Back to you guys.